Well, Ryan, very hard game for you, but still, your thoughts on the way Glenn Maxwell took the game away from you with one of the finest innings in recent times.
Yeah, fantastic innings. To get the fastest 100 in World Cup history is not something you see every day. And yeah, as he came in, he was sort of looked like he was on it from the start, and yeah, obviously made us pay. He helped himself, and we helped him a little as well. So no, what a fantastic innings, and he hit us to all corners of the ground.
All right. So, what was the mood in the dressing room after the first innings? What was the thought, or what did you tell the boys after the, I mean, while chasing 400?
Yeah, obviously it's not easy to chase 400 at any venue, but we've chased some big scores before, so we've used some templates about how we want to try and go about that, and we do train for those types of things. Yeah, we just said to the guys, you get good value for shots here. The wickets seem to be a good wicket, and if we can get ourselves off to a good start, hopefully get sort of half their score by 30 overs, we can really make a push on towards the end. Obviously, we didn't even bat half the overs, so that didn't go to plan.
Hi, this match is behind you, but there are more matches to come. You have beaten South Africa. Are there other teams you are backing yourselves to beat, and which teams are you really confident against?
We're going to back ourselves against any team that we come up against. Obviously, we do have 4 more matches left, and we'll be aiming to try and get as many victories as we can. We said that at the start of the tournament when we got here, that we'll sort of be pushing for semi-finals. That looks a bit distant at the moment, but obviously if we can get a couple of wins along the way from any of the teams that we come up against, we'll be preparing really well for that, and we'll be trying our best to make that happen.
Ryan, too many highs and lows in one tournament. How are you kind of processing this?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster the last couple of weeks or so, but no, the guys are experiencing things that are new. They're experiencing things that are different. I think all of us are, even as the coaching staff. So these things are coming at us thick and fast, and we've got to find a way to be able to deal with them. The team prides themselves on great resilience. They pride themselves on sort of taking ownership and learning going forward. So we hope to keep getting better and progressing for every game that we play. And if this experience will serve us, maybe not only in this tournament but going forward, that'll be really good for us.
Hi. What lessons do these matches teach a quite new team like yours? What will you take away from this?
Yeah, I think it's great to compete against the best teams in the world. You're getting to play against some of the best players in the world who have a whole lot of experience at these types of venues, in these types of matches, and some of our players obviously don't have any of that experience. So we sort of see the way that they go about things and see which things we can learn from them. There might be some sort of bigger things and also some smaller details that I think all the guys in the change room and during our debriefs, we also sort of mention a lot of the things that we're seeing from the other teams and how we can take those into our own game and how does that fit for us. But we've got our own strengths that we also try and double down on, and that's what we can do, and we try and do those things that are in our control as much as possible, but definitely take some lessons along the way.
Hi Ryan, how much do you think your fielding affected your chances of winning this match?
Yeah, I thought we actually had a really up and down day in the field today. We made some incredible stops. The guys threw themselves around. The effort was outstanding. There was a lot of saves all over the park and a lot of action on the field all round. There's a couple of moments there that we had a couple of chances to be able to take, and a couple of ones where we made some great pieces of fielding as well. So we'll have to go back, look at the debrief and see where we were on the runs saved and all that kind of stuff. But when these types of players give you chances, even if they're half chances, you do have to take them to be able to give yourself a good chance of victory.
Hi, Coach. Tough day in the office for the team collectively, but does the team do a quick postmortem of it or just leave it aside because there's just 2 days left and you have just another match versus Sri Lanka, and that too in a different venue? So how do you approach it after this heavy loss?
Yeah, we're very consistent in the way that we debrief games and then obviously prepare for the next game. We'll be doing obviously all of our research on Bangladesh and Kolkata, the venue. But obviously taking the learnings from this game, because there's lots of stuff, as we mentioned, to learn, and we'll go through that stringently and make sure we go down into the detail of that and come back stronger, having learned those lessons, hopefully for the next couple of games to come.
Ryan, Netherlands players and the the team has been talking about how you have high expectations of yourselves. How tough then is it to kind of pick yourself up after something like this? Like what kinds of things might you stress to your players?
I think the guys will be very disappointed out there in the change room. We talked a good game before the game, as you say, and we didn't play a good game of cricket today. We didn't execute our plans quite like we wanted to, and then the fight that we have shown in lots of the matches, we saw only glimpses of that, and we need to play better cricket for a lot longer if we're going to compete with teams like Australia. So resilience is something, as I say, we pride ourselves on as a team. We'll be able to get back up for the next game and learn our lessons from that. But yeah, it's firmly eyes on the prize of the next game, but the guys will be hurting in the change room for sure.